working really hard. I'd say one concept is just trying to get to our ideal performance statement of just whatever number you are, it should be the same in practice and in a game. And I thought for the most part, some guys did an amazing job. I think Ike Irish did an amazing job. It was nice to get Cannon in the ball game there late for that ninth inning. First time he's had a chance, and looking for that opportunity to maybe finish ball games for us. And just any first year player. But hopefully it's the same. And I didn't see a big shift. I thought the guys at least acted the same from what we can evaluate in practice, just the way they have for tonight. It was good to see that.
Jason?
But you know, talked about bullpen, especially early in the season, and those guys, Bauman, Armstrong, and then, you know, there at the end too, Cannon, those guys did what you needed to do, eat some innings up and held a lead. That was important, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe in Chase also, and I wish he could have won a couple more, but I really wasn't interested in the second time through the lineup. I thought that we'd had 5 base runners right there, had a 2-0 count a couple of times, and you know the home run was a 2-0 count. The catcher hit the home run. So we had 3 hits, a couple of walks there. Bauman arguably has been one of our best pitchers this preseason, and that different look really did a nice job. I thought where we did a couple of good pitching moments was what Bauman did as soon as he come into the game. It was quick, it was tempo, it was in the zone, and it was 3 pitches within the first 6 or 7 pitches. That tempo got us going, and we really started scoring there during the time that he was in the ball game. I think we went 3-2-2 over those next 3 innings, and of course that was a chief part of the ball game. The 2 runs in the 5th inning, hopefully we can keep growing and getting better there. That was, I think we had a HBP up with 2 strikes on the batter, a walk, and then all right, they score 1, they earned it, they hit a ground ball there, and we didn't dominate the one routine play tonight, and that gave them 2 runs. That really created, they brought us right back. That created a ball game. But I still look at the front end of Bauman's work was excellent as far as passing the baton from Alsop to Bauman, and then Armstrong did that for us too, and really got us going into the ball game. And when the first 2 guys are that short in the game, that was really good. I thought Armstrong did the lion's share of work. And then wherever we're at in a game, you're trying to win. So we thought we needed to go to Bauman to get them out of swing mode and pitch better. And then we thought that we needed to keep Armstrong in there for his longest out in his career, because they were taking the swings I wanted them to. As long as he was going to put it in the strike zone, I felt comfortable that we could play defense and had to, but did. And then Cannon was just nice on opening day to be able to get a guy in a game when he hadn't been in our uniform before. I thought that was huge for Cannon.
Brian?
How'd you like Kirby's approach? He got the 2-run home run, but also 3 walks.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty patient. Did he have? I just thought we struck out too much tonight, and I thought their bullpen guys. I thought their second guy did a nice job to keep them from having to use more pieces, because we're playing a series. People don't think about that. I wanted us to keep playing a little more offense, and we played good offense tonight from top to bottom. But yeah, I thought he was settled. The home run was huge at the time that he hit it. Just being able to take balls, swing at strikes. But the 11 strikeouts are in my head because I thought the 2 relievers were nice pitchers, but I did not think they would break you down swing and miss unless I didn't like our comfort with 2 strikes. I thought we swung at our throat and probably chased a little bit and didn't have that bats that we desired. And for the most part, those 3 walks and a home run, Kirby did. He didn't force the game and took what was given to him and did a nice job. Bobby Pierce, is 1 for 5, but the ball he hit to right field may have been one of the best balls hit of the night. Irish was really good in his debut. That's good to see, and he's been doing a lot of that. But up and down the lineup, I thought we had some good at bats. Nate LaRue he was 0 for 3, but one of his outs just went from 0-2 to getting back and got out. But we need him to start seeing the ball better. But he made one of the best defensive plays I've seen on a bunt down the first baseline with a runner running right there. He did an amazing job handling our pitchers tonight.
Anybody else? Tyler?
I was gonna ask about the bullpen, and John kind of talked about passing the baton a little bit, but just to see the bullpen, especially the relievers, go out and have such a great night, just how big is that?
You know, you're playing defense, but I go back to when Bauman entered the game and when Armstrong entered the game. Those were both momentum creators on defense. And that's good to see. That's what you want to see out of the pitching staff. And, you know, we're going to give up more than 4 runs playing in our league and doing stuff like that. You'd want to clean up that 5th inning like I mentioned. But whenever on defense, you can create momentum because it's hard, especially on defense. Both those guys did that tonight, and I thought that was good. Now, we used some pieces tonight, so we'll get a little bit deeper in our staff, and that's good. We'll keep learning how deep we go and who can throw the ball well. But I thought both guys stepped up because that one extra inning by John Armstrong, we're like, are we going to throw him back out there? Because he's probably going to be out for the weekend, you know, at a pitch count where he's never been before. But we elected it was – I don't want to play with the game. I don't want to force the game. If we start taking him out there and have 6 outs to cover, we're trying to win. I mean, we're an SEC baseball team, and every time we take the field, we're trying to win, understanding where guys at and pitch count and things of that nature. But I tip my hat at Bauman and Armstrong equally. They created some momentum for us tonight on the mound, and we have to be selfless. Chase Alsop's got to be selfless. There's going to be nights where I think he's going to absolutely run through a lineup 3 times and get it going and lay those tracks. But it's nice to know somebody's got your back, and then we can make a move and somebody can get you when it may not be your night, or the coaches want to do something, steer away from a second at bat from a couple of guys. So we're just going to have to keep learning what we're trying to do and sell out to it. And I thought they did a nice job tonight.
Last one.
You talked before about defense versus offense in your lineup is kind of give and take, and you had 3 new starters in the infield tonight. How do you feel like you did on the balance of offense and defense with those newcomers?
Yeah, McMurray, I think he had a handful of strikeouts there, and I think what did he do? He was 1 for 4, had a walk. And his 3 strikeouts, Cooper's had a really good preseason, or started slow and really come on the last few days. I was interested in his at-bats. I thought they got him out the same way every time. And that's what you're looking for, is that, man, okay, we can get out. This is a hard game. Hitting's hard. But to be able to get you out the same way over and over is something to look at. But he held up really good at first base tonight. We actually had a ball hit behind him there, and I thought Caden Green run over there. He's a headsy ball player, and we actually got the force at second base on a ball that dropped there. Caden held up well at second. Foster. I thought Bryson Ware, he made some plays. We talked about the one routine play we would like to have again, and maybe just not overstep it and just relax, find the ball and get the out. So hopefully that'll get better in time. But, you know, all the way around, Kaysen had to run around a little bit out there. I thought Nate LaRue was a star tonight with sequencing pitches and just receiving the ball and getting in a rhythm. You know, we have the pitch clock and stuff that you saw tonight, and I was really anxious to see how much that was going to be part of our ball game. But Bauman was incredibly quick, and so was Armstrong. I thought they were on the attack, and I think that's because of Nate LaRue. And so Nate LaRue probably was our best defender tonight, and I thought he did an amazing job behind the plate and didn't maybe take his at-bats back there as he was serving those guys to have a couple of good outings. He's a professional catcher, and it showed tonight.
One quick one. Did you ever think Coach Rock could make it to the mound that quickly?
Well, it's just nice to be with him again and have him in our dugout. Like I said, I missed him, but that's Rock. Rock's the only one undefeated around here on the staff. I told him to keep it that way.
Thank you, Coach.
So, thank you.